So, lads, today we're going to be talking about this from the year-end sports award, Caitlin Clark winning it. But there's some crazy, like, stuff that the WNBA have announced in this game. Well, not in this game, in this article, some crazy stuff. But before we get on to that, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 40.5k by Christmas. Yes, my voice is completely gone. I have been, like, I don't know what happened this morning. I think I've just done too much over Christmas break. I'm just in bits. But if you guys did not see with some of this stuff, so these are just some parts of the article. The Indiana Fever are now a global brand that the Indiana Pacers can only hope to replicate. The Indiana Pacers are like, well, you know, the Fever are bigger than us. They have just admitted that the Fever are bigger than them, which is mental. And I will just brighten up my screen a little bit here. There we go. That should be a bit better. But the Indiana Pacers have admitted that the Fever are the bigger organization of the two, which is mental. Which once again proves why Clark is the choice's best sports business athlete of the year. She's unlocked the power of women's basketball, women's athletics, with a following strong comparison to Michael Jordan's Chicago Bulls. WNBA is not oblivious, and according to sources, will eventually schedule a Fever game overseas. Privately, the plan is to market the Fever like their America's team. I mean, clearly that's something that's only been on the cards for the last number of months, because they did a horrific job of marketing the Fever for quite a while. And they realized, like, oh yeah, we kind of messed up. Scheduling a Fever game overseas. Hope WNBA is fully on board to capitalize. If they don't think Kathy should be replaced, I agree with that. I mean, it's common sense, real emotion. Hope they have plans to put Fever in Lucas Oil Stadium. Don't expect it would be nice. Fever had a bigger dedicated stadium in Cambridge. They could average 20,000. Yeah, they could. Her net worth endorsements was believed to be 3.8 million, soon to be more than 4 million. Well, yeah, I was about to say, I was like, publications literally said she made 11 million the last year. Either way, though, like, she has made a franchise worth, prior to the season, 100 million. They're literally, their owners say, well, we kind of want, we want our franchise worth 3 billion. We want that to be as big as our small one, which is kind of mental, which is absolutely mental. Like, I don't think people realize, no one thought they would ever come. An NBA team riding a WNBA team's coat. The Indiana Fever now a global brand, yada yada. But Pacers want to make more money, so I don't know why they'd want to replicate a team that doesn't match profits. Sure, Fever of growth, but like, you do realize the literal only difference. Like, what saying, oh, why would they want to push the Fever? You do realize everything other than TV revenue, the Fever probably are going to make more than the Pacers next year. I'm not joking. I think individual sponsors, it's going to probably cost more to be a Fever sponsor, or at least cost somewhat comparable. So yeah, obviously the Pacers make more money because of the TV profits, the TV deal. And yeah, they will. But people saying, like, oh, all the WNBA made a $50 million loss. Yeah, the Indiana Fever didn't. The Indiana Fever did not make a loss. Like, the Indiana Fever sold out every single game last year. Their commercial revenue was through the roof. The Indiana Fever made huge profits. They made absolutely huge profits. And, like, I don't think people realize that if anything, the value of the I would say, if someone wanted to buy the Indiana Fevers right now, it would cost them 500 million. And I'm not joking. You might be saying, oh, that's way too much. Like, the Dallas Wings before Page sold 1% for 1% for 2 million? So they're valued at 200 million. So that's what their valuation is, based on selling 1% at 2 million. The Indiana Fever, and then post-Paige Beckers, that's probably gone, well, considering the way Paige is playing this year, maybe it hasn't gone up that much. But I can guarantee you the Indiana Fever are worth at least double what the Dallas Wings are, purely because of her. They have her for 3 more years. And we're seeing it now. People can't buy into men's sports leagues anymore. I do apologize. So they can't buy in. The cost of buy-in is too much. So rather than like multi-billionaires trying to buy into NBA teams, a lot of billionaires or close to billionaires will be buying into WNBA teams because they just want to do it for the fun of it. a lot of these people buy into sports teams not to make money, just genuinely for the fun of it. And maybe long term they can sell it for a profit. And we're seeing it with the MLS. Teams were costing 10 years ago 30, 40 million, and now it's 500 million for an MLS team. And this league is growing faster than the MLS did. So I think there's 0% chance in 4 years' time that the Indiana Fever are not worth 500 million. Sorry, not the Indiana Fever. An average WNBA team is not worth 500 million in 4 or 5 years. And it's funny. I think one of the big reasons why a lot of teams dislike the Fever and Caitlin Clark is that the bad owners are going to be pushed out. Like, there's not going to be bad owners anymore in the W. Like, your Connecticut Suns owner who decided, you know what, we're just going to, the 2-year-old's birthday party is more important than us practicing for the playoffs. The Sky's owner, in fairness, like, the owners are now, it's like, you either have to just realize, oh crap, we got to take this seriously, or we're just going to be way, way behind. I think that's what's happening in a lot of situations. But yeah, it is mental. It is absolutely mental. People say the Pacers make more money. The Pacers literally only generate more money because of an NBA deal. That's the only thing. Every other thing. The Fever probably generates more money. The Fever have more fans. The Fever generates more social media clicks. The Fever probably sells more merchandise. I'm not joking. She's going to a separate house for all these awards. Like, and the reality of the situation is like, look, Unrivaled, it looks like they've done pretty okay. It looks like they're getting Sabrina Ionescu. But it does not matter when you don't have Caitlin Clark. Like, again, the news story even is going to be about Caitlin Clark. Like, I can guarantee you that the TV cameras pick up on some bullshit with Caitlin Clark, and Caitlin Clark becomes the biggest story again in January, February, because she is a phenomenon. She's an MJ type phenomenon, and with Jordan there, just like even, let's just say 1996, the Dream Team 2, really good team. Really, really good team. No MJ on the 1996 Dream Team 2. Less people cared. And I'll always say this, even though if you ask me who the GOAT is, I'm saying LeBron. I think it's dumb to say that LeBron has had, like, that Jordan has not had the greatest impact in the sport of basketball. Jordan and Stephen Curry. And I think just overall worldwide, you can argue Kobe and LeBron are even though if you just look at anything on the basketball court, it's LeBron. Like, LeBron overtook Kobe in points nearly 5 years ago, and LeBron overtook Kobe in missed shots last week. But, or not, 2 weeks ago, maybe. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. Caitlin Clark basically showing that, you know, she's bigger than the league. Like, she's the biggest star in basketball right now, because Adam Silver is the worst commissioner in sports and is ignoring the fact that we have some alien in San Antonio who's having one of the best second years of all time, especially in the one and done era. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.